The countdown to the 2025-26 Colorado State men's basketball season has officially begun, and with it comes a mix of excitement and uncertainty. While the first official practice day might not carry the same weight it once did, since teams are now allowed to train together throughout the summer, it still marks a crucial milestone that signals the season is rapidly approaching. For Colorado State University, CSU, this upcoming season is filled with intrigue and fresh dynamics. Farokhmanesh has stepped up to take the helm as head coach after Niko Medved's departure to Minnesota. Alongside this leadership change, the Rams have welcomed 8 new players and several new coaches, setting the stage for a team that looks quite different from last year. Although the first game won't tip off until an exhibition match against Creighton on October 25th, followed by the official season opener on November 3rd against Incarnate Word, the start of practice offers a valuable sneak peek into what this revamped Rams squad might bring to the court. So what do we know and what remains uncertain about this new-look team? The talent and depth are undeniable. CSU has been a consistent presence in the NCAA tournament, making appearances in 3 of the last 4 seasons. Just last year, they were on the brink of reaching the Sweet 16, falling only a shot away. Despite the significant roster and coaching changes, the expectations remain sky-high. Coach Farokhmanesh has made it clear that he has no intention of lowering the bar. Can this team make a deep postseason run?
It's too early to predict with certainty, but what's immediately apparent is the raw talent on display. This squad boasts length, athleticism, and a roster filled with players capable of competing at a high level. This is probably one of the deepest teams I've been around, said 6'4" guard Jace Butler, a former 4-star recruit and transfer from Washington. The number of guys who can play multiple roles and contribute in various ways is really exciting.
Farokhmanesh has also been impressed by the team's defensive versatility, noting that several players have the potential to become elite perimeter defenders. The roster is a fascinating mix of backgrounds. High-profile recruits like Butler, Kerry Booth, formerly of Illinois, and Brandon Rechsteiner, Virginia Tech, are seeking new roles after time at Power 4 programs.
Meanwhile, players such as Jevin Muniz,
Florida Gulf Coast, Josh Pasquarelli, Marist, and Augustinus Cutelis, VMI, bring strong college production from smaller schools and are eager to elevate their game. Returning players like Rashaan Mbemba, Kyle Jorgensen, and Nikola Joppa add experience, while others like Darnez Slater and John McConan are fighting to earn their spot in the rotation. Freshmen Jojo McIver and Docker Tedeschi also shouldn't be overlooked. They could surprise fans with their contributions. Who will earn playing time, and how will they adapt? With so many potential contributors, the question naturally arises, who will actually see significant minutes on the court? Not everyone can play major roles, so how the coaching staff manages this depth will be critical. Depth can be a double-edged sword.
On one hand, it offers CSU a strategic advantage, allowing them to deploy different lineups and tactics to outmaneuver opponents. On the other hand, it can create challenges if players aren't fully committed to their roles or willing to make sacrifices for the team's greater good. They have to leverage their depth and truly buy into it, Farokhmanesh explained. Sometimes, your biggest strength can also be your biggest weakness. We have a lot of depth, but the question is whether the players will be willing to sacrifice individual minutes for the team's success. There are only 200 minutes in a game, and how those minutes get distributed will likely change every night. Our biggest challenge is how connected the team becomes, and whether they're ready to make those sacrifices. So far, the atmosphere in practice has been positive and competitive, with players pushing each other to improve.
This healthy competition has even led to extra work outside of practice,
as everyone understands that others are striving to raise their game. Team chemistry appears strong, bolstered by off-season bonding activities like paintball and bowling outings. Still, there's no doubt that tough conversations about playing time will be inevitable as the season progresses.
Rashaan Mbemba, embracing leadership and growth. Leadership within the team has evolved over the years. Previously, Isaiah Stevens was the clear leader, followed by Jalen Lake and Nick Clifford taking on significant leadership roles last season. This year, Rashaan Mbemba is stepping into that spotlight. The junior big man from Austria has experienced a transformative summer, being fully healthy and able to participate in all off-season practices for the first time.
Physically, he's stronger and more prepared, but perhaps more importantly, his mindset has shifted. Mbemba originally arrived at CSU as a homesick young player far from home. This offseason, despite receiving transfer offers, he chose to stay with the Rams because the program now feels like a second family. He's found his voice both on and off the court, increasingly taking on responsibilities in practice and helping teammates understand the finer points of the game. Now in my third year, I have to do a lot more talking, whether it's on defense, offense, or even off the court, Mbemba shared. I'm pushing myself to step outside my comfort zone to support my teammates. His role as the starting big man will be crucial for CSU's on-court success, but his influence in fostering team unity and cohesion might be just as important. Expect to see and hear a lot more from Mbemba this season.
But here's where it gets controversial. With so many talented players and a new coaching staff, will the team's depth become a source of strength or internal conflict? Can Farokhmanesh manage egos and expectations to keep everyone aligned? What do you think? Will this Rams team rise to the challenge or struggle with the growing pains of change? Share your thoughts and join the conversation. For ongoing updates, follow sports reporter Kevin Lytle on X, formerly Twitter, at Kevin Lytle, and on Instagram @Kevin Lytle.